Hello, my name's Laura Sheldon. I'm a children's author and I'm going to have a chat to you today about how creative writing is the best thing to do when you're stuck at home during lockdown. So for some of us, we have got some extra time on our hands. I know people are still working, so I'm not assuming that, but if you do find that you have some extra hours you'd like to fill creatively, then writing is a really great way to do that, for a couple of reasons. Firstly, it's therapeutic. So writing things down helps you to understand and put words around an emotion, moving it from the limbic part of your brain into your cortex and making it concrete. And in doing that, you can start to understand what you're feeling and explain it to other people and start to process it. So the therapy part's important, but also it's fun and it's the perfect kind of escapism. And when we're talking about creative writing, we're talking about poetry and short stories, plays, novels, letters, anything that actually gets your creative juices flowing. And don't worry about which one you want to start with. That's a brilliant thing. You can do any, all. You might start writing a poem and it turns into a short story. There's a couple of little tips I've got for you today and how I always begin a piece of writing. So my first tip is about finding a word or a phrase or even a sentence that really speaks to you. It could be something that somebody else has said or something that just pops into your head. Lately the phrase "one walk a day" has been stuck in my head, and I don't know whether that's an invitation or more of a threat, or how that makes you feel. Is it something that is the title of a story? Perhaps something happens on that one walk a day. Or is it something that makes you feel locked down as we are, or downtrodden in some way? So where could you start with a phrase like that? The other idea is to use a what if. Now, both my children's novels were started in this way. What if some children found the ghost of Dylan Thomas in a shed? And my other novel, Banana Biumio, what if there was a cake that could make your legs turn into springs? And you just start with a concept, and then you start to think about the plot and the characters and how all this would fit in together and what would actually happen. And another tip is to forget about text type. But write down absolutely everything. So sometimes this can be something that pops into your head when you're in the shower or going out for a walk with the dog, and suddenly just a phrase or an idea pops into your head. Have your notepad handy, write it all down, because somewhere amongst the rubble could be gold dust. And most importantly though, enjoy it. Write letters to people you love. It's your opportunity to write secrets you've never been brave enough to tell. Or if you want to make a story or write a novel, make your character do outrageous things that you've always wanted to do but never been brave enough. And talking of being brave, don't forget to be brave and let others read your work. Read your stories aloud to your children while they're in the bath. Read your poetry to your lover as they lie next to you in bed, if they're awake. And enjoy it. And good luck on your writing journey.